Hi, I'm Chris, an expert on disabilities. And this is my friend Roxy, who is training to be a service dog.
Hi, everyone.
Let's talk about driving.
Ooh, I love taking rides in the car.
I bet. Cars, vans, trucks, and SUVs can help us get to school and to work and the store. Here's a question for you, Roxy. Do you think a person who uses a wheelchair or who has a hard time using their legs or arms or hands can drive?
Well, I don't know.
Well, the answer is yes. Someone who uses a wheelchair or who even doesn't have legs can drive a car. Someone who doesn't have an arm or who can't use their hands to grip things can also drive. Instead of using the gas and brake pedals with their feet, the gas and brake controls can be operated by the person's hands through special devices.
Wow, that's neat. I didn't know that.
People who use wheelchairs or scooters sometimes have vans where they can use a ramp or lift to get into and out of the vehicle. The ramps or lifts can either be on the side of the van or in the back. The ramps go down to the ground, and a person can ride their wheelchair onto the ramp and get into the vehicle and to the steering wheel or to the hand controls so they can drive. Although some people who use wheelchairs or scooters can still walk short distances, which means a little bit. If they can walk, a person might be able to get out of their wheelchair and lift it into their trunk, or take a smaller wheelchair apart and put it into their back seat. Roxy, I want to show you how this works in real life now.
19-year-old Marissa Conrad is from Buffalo, New York, and is learning to drive. She uses a device that has 3 pins in it to help her.
I'm a bilateral amputee on both sides. So for the left, in order to control the wheel, I have a tri-pin, and I place my finger kind of like that in between the 3 pins, and I'm able to drive and steer like that. And then I use a 5-button panel on my right side, and it controls all my secondary controls, like my turn signals, my wipers, my horn if I want it to.
Marissa is going to college in Ohio. Someone from Stevens Driving School is helping to teach her to drive, just like they do many other people of all ages who have disabilities.
I tell everyone that comes into us, there's almost no physical disability that you can come to us with that we can't modify for, or at least the vehicle outfitters can't modify for.
Modify means make a change, in this case, so that people can drive. That could be Marissa using the 3-pin device in the steering wheel to steer her car, or someone who doesn't have legs or can't use their legs using hand controls to drive. They can push or pull the device to accelerate or to brake. Driving lets Marissa have freedom to go where she wants to, when she wants to.
It's definitely nice to be able to have that freedom, and I'm excited for it, because then I won't have to rely on people to drive me to the grocery store, or I go to school 6 hours away. Now somebody doesn't have to drive 6 hours there and then 6 hours back to get me home. So that'll be definitely nice to have that freedom.
That's really interesting. Each person is different.
Exactly. The important thing to remember, Roxy, is that people with all types of disabilities drive. That means people who use wheelchairs can drive, but people who can't see well or who can't hear or have another disability can also drive, which is important so they can get to work, school, or go to the store.
That's really important. Thanks for telling us all of that, Chris.